What's up, guys? All right, so first and foremost, I want to shout out PokeRev because his last videos have been exceptional. I like that he's going back to the old products that he has. I like that he's honest and transparent about the fact that he bought them all years ago for a fraction of the price of where they're at today. So for example, he's bought things for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks that are now worth 1,000 or whatever it is, you know? So points to him for opening those packs and showing the new community that's entering the hobby all that old stuff now in today's time. So it's pretty hyped for them because they're like, oh wow, he's opening like X and Y packs, Sun and Moon. He's opening Sword and Shield, which is last gen, but well, Scarlet and Violet is last gen. Sword and Shield is to gen before because now we're in Mega. But anyway, shout out to him because that's really cool. And I saw Cool Trainer Ryan also opening some old pack, but not as much as PokeRev. I mean, you can't compare, right? The other guy has probably more, I'm gonna assume. I know Cool Trainer Ryan has a whole bunch of stuff as well. But yeah, so what's happening right now in the market, more or less, basically, perfect order, everyone's looking that way. Chaos Rising, everyone's like, meaning nobody's looking at perfect order. Everyone's like pushing it aside, thinking about Chaos Rising, but all eyes on Ascended Heroes. I mean, I don't hear anyone talking about Destined Rivals anymore. I saw Journey Together got like a boost, a bump up. I don't know what that's about. Personally, I like Journey Together. I'm actually trying to master set it, but Destined Rivals as well. But yeah, I don't know what's the deal with it, that it got a bump up. Maybe guys are just kind of like, oh, it's not that bad. It's not going out of print anytime soon, so I don't know what the rush is, why it got bumped up. But anyway, yeah, so all eyes on Ascended Heroes. No one is looking at Prismatic. I'm gonna say it again. Yes, it did go up. Yes, it has gone up. But you could get a sealed case of Prismatic right now, of ETBs. That's 10 ETBs. For about 1,700 maybe? And people are willing to let that go for 1,700? Even 1,800. That's not bad, considering that's 170, 180 an ETB, but it's a sealed case, so you're paying that premium. So that leaves the ETBs at, realistically, you can still get them at 150, 160. I don't know, guys. That's Prismatic Evolutions. It's not my favorite set by no means. I'm a 151 guy. But that's Prismatic. First introduction of God Pack. Evolutions. I'm just saying. That's a good price. It's a good entry, and it probably won't happen again. I'm a hypocrite because I'm not buying it. I may buy here and there, but I'm not really buying it. I'm still buying whatever I could just grab here and there, and I'm not doing big purchases right now. But I'm telling you, it's a nice buy. And if I were buying Prismatic, now would be a really good time. And I'm considering it. I may buy a few cases. I really am. I may buy a few cases, sincerely. But we'll see. I gotta do something about storage. I'm having issues with storage. I gotta figure that out. I gotta get a bigger space. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. Any suggestions, let me know. I'm curious if you guys have any suggestions. As for pack rips and all those videos that I have in the backlog with me and the kids, they're coming, I promise. They're coming, they're there. You know, they're coming. Something cool, I don't know if I shared it, I don't think so, that happened recently to me. My computer, my desktop computer, completely just stopped working. I took it to get repaired, and they said it's the hard drive that died. So I bought a new hard drive, they put it in. Oh no, it's not the hard drive, it's the RAM. Okay, so returned the hard drive, bought the RAM. Now it works. But I had them back up my data from my hard drive, just in case. So they did a backup and they retrieved all my video files and pictures and all that stuff. I have, which I posted, way before, earlier in the year, I think earlier in January for New Year's. I did a video of Eve that she got her Charizard in Spain. But that video, the whole external hard drive was corrupted. And I tried recovering it with some paid software that I got. And I'm not the most computer tech savvy person, even though I'm probably more savvy than the average person. And I didn't want to give it time. I gave it some time. And by time I gave it like weeks of just researching and tinkering with it. And I managed to extract that file, and it did work. But it would randomly like give me like a weird green hue and kind of like scratchy, so to speak, or like bouncy, like it would cut and it would be weird. It was weird. And the video would freeze, but the audio would continue. So it took so much time and effort that I was gonna leave it for another day, and I never got around to it, but I was gonna do it. So I had those files in my desktop that went kaput. So when they did the data backup, just out of pure coincidence, I'm like, well, let me check if those video files are there. I went to check. I opened the Charizard one on purpose just to see, and it worked. The recovery process of the data corrected the corrupted file. So I have the entire trip back working 100%. So now I can finally do a full video of that trip, because I was able to recover Eve's Charizard part. Even though it was weird, I was able to recover it. But now I have the entire trip. So I'm gonna do my absolute best to work on that video, but that's gonna be a monster of a video. And in between, I have a whole bunch of other videos in the backlog, but I'm excited. I'm happy about it. And for those who don't know, Eve is my daughter, and we were ripping 151 packs throughout Europe and throughout the United States. Everywhere we travel, we just ripped 151. I pulled my Charizard Christmas, December 25th, 2023, in my house from my UPC that Santa Claus brought. So that's when I pulled it. My daughter pulled it in June, I believe it was, June or July, that we were in Spain. We were on a Europe trip, and we went to Spain, and my daughter just a random, I believe it was a booster pack. I really don't know. I just had a bunch of booster packs. I mean, a booster bundle. I had a bunch of booster packs that I just put together, but I think hers came from a booster bundle. And we were at a Starbucks, and I said, let's open some packs. As we always do, we open a pack at castles, we opened a pack in libraries, in restaurants, in bars, anywhere, everywhere. We opened 151 throughout Europe. And well, she pulled hers in a Starbucks randomly in Spain. So that was a great reaction. It was a really fun video, and it's out. You could check it out. I think it's from January of this year. But my son finally pulled his a year later. When was it? It was in 2025. No, my daughter pulled it in 24. I pulled mine in 23, daughter pulled it in 24, and my son pulled it in 2025. But I don't remember what month. That video is also out on the channel. So go through my videos and you'll find it. So my son pulled his. But also, my Charizard is not on video, because even though we were recording, it was an issue with my phone's memory. I didn't have enough memory, and the video was too long of me ripping with my kids that entire UPC and some ETBs and all these things that we got for Christmas. So unfortunately, I completely cannot retrieve, or I don't have my Charizard pull. But at least I got my son's on video, and I was able to recover my daughter's. So over 1,000 packs of 151 ripped. Amazing experience. I absolutely love it. I've said in other videos, I have a whole lot of product left that we're just gonna rip through the years. I'll probably never sell 151. Everything else, fair game. Also, I wanted to talk about Surging Sparks again, because I was watching PokeRev rip a whole bunch of expensive packs. trying to hit Pikachus from different generations, and a lot from Sword and Shield. All these Pikachus are worth money. All those packs are worth money because of Pikachu. Besides that, they're worth money sealed, right? Because scarcity and whatever. But the Pikachus draw attention. Pikachu is Pikachu. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, why is Surging Sparks not surging? Why hasn't it sparked? Puns intended. Come on! Surging Sparks has to go up. It's a Pikachu set. And it's not bad. It has Latios, I believe. Both, right? Just, you know? Anyway. That's a set that I like as well. And I'm considering buying it as well. And I keep saying considering, and I don't buy a lot. Again, it's just I have too much and I can't fit anymore. I don't know where to put it all anymore. My storage is kaput. It is completely filled, and it doesn't feel safe opening the storage, because it's like everyone can be like, what's in there? And it's just too much, and I can't conceal it anymore. So I don't know. Another store got robbed, I saw. I think it was in Europe, though. At least the guy had an accent. I don't know if it was from Europe or from here, but yeah, people getting robbed left and right. It's getting risky to sell product in person, like large collections. You got to deal with people that have some form of a platform, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatnot, you know, whatever. That's probably, or some form of vendor that you know already, that you've met. You meet them in a public place. That's probably your best bet, honestly, even if you got to sell at a percent, because man, it is getting absolutely wild out there trying to sell. Like, if you're on Facebook Marketplace selling your collection and you're meeting some shady dude in Publix or Winn-Dixie or whatever, wherever the heck you shop, Target, Walmart, it's risky. It may not be worth it, but I mean, you do you. Anyway, I have more videos coming, I promise. Just wanted to make a little update on what's up and what's going on. Market sentiment here in Miami, it's good. Everyone's excited. Oh, also, shout out to Big Mike. If you know who you are, if you know, you know. Congrats sincerely on your new Omnicon. I'm very, very proud of you, man. You've gone from a vendor to a show creator, a creator of card shows. And your first card show, Omnicon, I'm not going to say where it was. You could find them on Instagram. Great. I haven't been to a whole lot of card shows because my schedule, but I've been to a lot. Just not a whole lot, but I've been to a lot. And this was by far, the most comfortable, considerate, well thought out card show that I've ever been to. Completely. Without a doubt. So shout out to you. Shout out to Gigi for the honey. That was good. That was good honey. Thank you. Wife likes it. And daughter. I don't eat honey. I like salty. So does my son. Make some chips and I'm in. Anyway, shout out to Big Mike. Really well done. Really, really well done. I'm eager to see the next one, and I'm eager to see your progression and your business growing. I congratulate you, and big round of applause. You're the man. Thank you. And to all of you, I really, I'm not going to do the Spice Girls pun. I really want you all to comment. I really want you to tell me about your Pokemon journey, your Pokemon experiences, and all that stuff. Hoping to hear from you. Peace out.